Dalmatians, and welcome back to GreedFall. So, GreedFall time. We are going to play a little bit more of companion missions because we have Petro's mission, and we are also going to do those side missions that we found. So let's first do the contraband mission, and we need to find Arik the customs officer at the northern gates. So let's do that and try to get the alcohol for the innkeeper. I can see Gollum singing that to try and trick Frodo. Which one? The Elven Forest songs? Okay, you guys as always tell me if the sound is okay. It should be, but put a ring on it. Oh my god. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Wait, where are they? Huh? Cute. Huh? Oh, there.
Protect me in this battle.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Man, I'm so excited because whenever it's Christmas time, I'm rewatching all the Lord of the Rings movies, so that's definitely what we are going to do again. Yeah, I'm already excited for that. Whenever it's Christmas time, I'm always watching Mr. Bean movies, Lord of the Ring movies, and Home Alone. That's what needs to be done. Oh, hi. Mr. Bean, I haven't watched it in ages. It's so much fun! I enjoy them so much still. I think my favorite episode of Mr. Bean is probably the one in the swimming pool. Like in the public. I love that one.
Ah, there you are. Are you ready?
Hi, Top. Hello. How are you? The Grinch. I have to say something. Please don't hate on me. I've never in my whole life watched The Grinch. Never. Lord of the Rings, my holidays movies too. They are so good, right? You need to watch them. Hi, Cat Bacon. How are you? Lord of the Rings at Christmas sounds awesome. Yeah, sometimes we also put like, how are they called? Like those little Santa hats. You know what I'm talking about? Those little like hats for Santa. And we put them on the edge of the TV. And whenever somebody has like the hat on in Lord of the Rings, you either drink or eat something or whatever. That's what we've always doing. I don't think I've ever seen any Mr. Bean. Do it, watch them, or at least one of them. They are not really that long. Like the old Mr. Bean episodes are like 20 minutes, I think. So you can definitely do that. Oh, it seems like the kind of humor I would dislike. Okay, I got that. I got that. Just lurking, enjoy the lurk! You don't need to watch The Grinch, it's culturally understood what the character is. Yeah, I just know that he hates Christmas and that he kind of wants to steal it, I think. But I've never watched it, I don't know. It's very universal. Oh, I don't know what that means. Star, and... Sorry.
Yes, let's go.
We have a meeting next to the quarry. As we are early, we should be the first to arrive.
Perfect. I'll hide until they get here.
He will certainly not come alone. I beg you, don't wait to intervene if things go wrong.
Be confident. I won't abandon you.
You should get in position. He'll be here soon.
There isn't anyone in the world who doesn't know who Star Anne is. The Grinch? Help me! I'm trying to get out! Help me! Jesus! Help! What did I want to say? I forgot what I wanted to say. What the Grinch is? Mr. Bean is? Bad! Thank you so much for your resub, you freaking gem. 21 months already. That's so much. Thank you. I don't know what that is, noob.
My friend, I'm so glad to see you. Because you owe us some explanations, don't you?
Sir, let me explain. I wanted to do well. I was just a little rushed.
Hi,
and-
Arca. How are
Silence,
you?
fool. Not only have you been so clumsy with your handling that the quartermaster was informed, but in addition, you dared to plot with this legate, a noble that has already cost us dearly. Do you no longer love your children, Alric? You want us to get rid of them? Is that it?
No, Mr. Egon, I beg you. Don't hurt them. I didn't have a choice. The legate came for an inspection, but I didn't tell him anything. I swear.
It's a shame, Alric. Egon loved you, but would replace you with someone else soon enough. Someone smarter. Get rid of him. I don't want to hear from this little roach any longer. As for me, I'm leaving for Hikmet. Try to be discreet. This legate doesn't seem willing to let go.
We're committed to protecting this man.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
Stay in this battle.
Nobody's gonna
Be careful, my child.
I owe you my life, Your Excellency.
Don't mention it. Alas, all this was useless. This man was not Egon.
I'm not sure that it's a person, Your Excellency. It may be the name given to the leaders of the gang. I don't know. But I will never be at peace until you arrest them, that's for sure.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But how can I find this man now?
He said he was going back to Hikmet, which is where he sends the stolen alcohol. I'm sorry. I have not been completely honest with you. I could have told you that earlier, but I knew that without your protection, I would not survive. The deliveries are sent to a dispensary outside the town. No doubt to avoid arousing suspicion.
A dispensary? But what are they doing with all this alcohol?
I'm not sure, Your Excellency. But you'll no doubt find out if you go there.
Well, at least the fright Egon gave Alric managed to loosen his tongue.
Bad again. Thank you so much for your resub. 21 months, man. That's almost 2 years. She abusing NPC. I didn't abuse him. We just made a little bit of fun. The Grinch was just mean because he had a heart condition that fixed itself and people started caroling. I don't think that's true. No, noob, I don't know what that is. Hi, Ziprazi. How are you? The Grinch wasn't bad. He just hated people who bullied him all his life. Yeah, I think it had something to do with that, right? That he got bullied and then he kind of like hated Christmas and then he just wanted to punish everybody, more or less. But I don't really know. As I said, I've never watched it, so... Doesn't feel anywhere in your almost 2 years. Yeah, right? Insane, man. Thank you so much. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing pretty okay. Yeah, thanks for asking. Sorry I got to see you. Definitely have to watch The Grinch. I don't know if I like that. Is it like more, like, is it a sad movie? As dumb as it sounds? Is it sad or is it like... Hi, J Boogie! Hello, nice seeing you. I hope you're good. Can I please get a shout out for J Boogie? Sober.
Things are about to get dicey.
Pretty please. I'm honestly kind of shocked. I look for something to show you later. Yes. Do it. The Grinch was just beaten down by life. Is he like a human? Is the Grinch a human or why is he green? Oh my god, you can't just ask people why they're green. Play Boogie, how you doing? It said if you easily move to tears. Oh, well, then I don't know if I want to watch that. It's bipolar. Oh no. There's a cartoon movie which is more typical cartoon movie like, not sad. Maybe then I'll watch that one. Because I hate sad movies. My life is sad enough, okay? I don't need a sad movie then. That head looks awesome, getting the spirit I see. Thank you! Yes, I always try to do it as immersive as possible for me. For the streams. Jim Carrey Grinch is a bit sad, but tells the story very well. Okay. Wait, wasn't Jim Carrey also that actor that played The Mask? Or whatever it was called? That scared the shit out of me when he was like, and then he turned into shit and oh my god. I hated it. Do you know Star Us books like Green Ham and Eggs? No, I don't think I do. I'm so confused, noob. Hi Drew, how are you? Hello. I'm up so late, it's almost 5 AM for me. I've been stuck playing Bloodborne. Oh my god. Jesus, you need to watch out for yourself. Don't get yourself overworked. Jim Carrey's Grinch is the one you have to watch. I don't know if it's sad though. The Mask is the Grinch, actually. Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. Oscar. Yeah, I hate the Mask. I think it's creepy.
And these guards don't look that official. I think we found where all the alcohol reserves on the island end up.
Do you know any of the Brothers Grimm stories? Yeah. But I probably know them like in German, right? So I maybe all know them, but I just don't know the English names, titles to them. I think I probably know almost every single Brother Grimm story. So maybe I just don't know the name, and due to that I'm confused about it. Oscar the Grouch's green monster lives in a garbage can and is always mad. Yeah, I know that. But I'm here now, so... No, you need to go to sleep.
On your way. There's nothing for a highness here.
I see. Thanks for the advice.
The guy who wrote The Grinch is pretty much the opposite of the Brothers Grimm. So he wants a good ending? Hi, Lieberkas, how are you? Dr. Seuss? I know him.
This is the man we saw at the quarry. We must stop him.
Good endings? Disgusting. That was a little bit the problem I had with the ending of Veilguard. The bad ending was the best ending, storytelling wise.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
To my health! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Surrender. You are under arrest.
What am I accused of?
You are a high-ranking member of a criminal organization that has named itself Egon, and you did not hesitate to order a murder. So, even though the attempt failed, the gallows awaits you unless you decide to reveal everything you know.
I won't say a word. I won't give you anyone. I'd rather die.
Yeah, okay, then
If
die.
you really thought so, we would not be talking. You will be taken to New Sérène. Manfred will know how to make you talk.
Manfred? I actually like movies with not so good endings. I get it, yeah. Hi, Commandant Herda! How are you? How are you doing? Rick needs to come back for Dragon Age 5 for a 3-minute conversation. I'm not sure if there will ever be a Dragon Age 5, to be honest. From the hate they received for Veilguard, I wouldn't wonder if there wouldn't be another Dragon Age game. I also didn't see the numbers so far, so I don't know how successful it really was. It's a mighty fine head you got there. Thank you. Hi, Exoid. Hello. How are you doing? They're gonna skip straight to Dragon Age 6. To be honest, I think it's dead. I think there won't be any more Dragon Age games. Sadly.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in
That's like my guess. I don't think there will be any more Dragon Age games.
Your Excellency.
There will be like
it's
one
always
more
a
Mass
pleasure.
Effect.
Is there anything you
And
would
then I also think it will be done with Mass Effect. They might get one more chance. I mean, I really loved Vanguard, but most people kind of didn't. There was a post-credits cutscene, therefore when Microsoft buys EA, there will be a Dragon Age 5. Okay. I like your outfit. I thought for a second you were cosplaying Bloodborne doll. Oh, I don't know that one. Hi, Vince. How are you? Oh, and Green Faber. Thank you so much for your raid. Hello, hello, hello. Can I please get a shout out for Green Faber? Hello, how are you doing? What did you play? What were you up to? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Nice seeing you. Hope you're good. I hope you're doing very good, my friend. Delta Force? What is that? Never heard of that one before. What is that? Tell me everything. Never heard of that one before. Give me a second, I'm just selling stuff here. Sounds like a shooter game. It is a shooter game. It's free on Steam. Ah, interesting. I hope you enjoyed it. It sounds like fun. Okay. By the numbers, it didn't do as well as Inquisition. Sad. Yeah, Wild Like Magic. I would definitely disagree with that, because the thing is, people just make it out to be a problem when it really isn't a problem. That's where I think the bigger thing is laying, because people are always blowing it up way bigger than it really is, and then they're just screaming woke because they wanna hate on it. That's, I think, is more the problem that we're facing currently. It's not really that the games itself, in my opinion, are pushing it. It's more that people are losing their minds as soon as they see something that is woke. Because if you look in the past of the Dragon Age games, the games have always been more or less woke, because that's what Dragon Age is. The games always have been a little bit more on the side where they were testing how far they can go and all that, but people are just losing their minds as soon as they see something that's not their typical normal man that has like cool armor and all that, and then they're just losing their minds and they want to make a big deal out of it, even though there isn't a big deal out of it. That's like the problem. I mean, the freaking Taj scene was like 5 minutes out of 50 hours playtime or something like that, and people were losing their minds. Like in the past, right? In the past, you were just ignoring it. Maybe you had something in there which you didn't like in the game, and you were just like, okay, yeah, I thought that was pretty dumb and didn't give me anything on the story, and then you just, you know, ticked it off and you were done. And now people are losing their minds as soon as they see something, and they're making like a big deal out of it. Exactly like the freaking Witcher 4 trailer. People are just hating on Siri for whatever reason. Like, what the fuck? It's so fucking weird. People, like in general, people are losing their minds so easily nowadays, and it scares me, to be honest. It scares me. People are getting offended by nothing. And I don't think that's something good which is going on right now. Only know that there's a Chuck Norris movie. Oh, you mean the Delta Force? I have no idea. Space Council! Thank you so much for your resub. 50 months already! Thank you, thank you. Dragon Age 5 will exist. I am manifesting this. I have the power, but you don't know. Love that. Hi, Averas. How are you? And hi, Noble Wolf. How are you? Yeah, I agree. I also think Ciri looked very, very good. I love the look of Ciri. And the thing is, for example, if you're looking at the trailer for Witcher 3, the way Geralt looked in the trailer and also the way Yennefer looked in the trailer, you can clearly see the differences. If you know what I mean. Like, they look the exact same. Like, I mean, they didn't look the exact same. In the game, they look different than they did on the trailers. Which will also happen to Ciri. And she looks badass anyway. I mean, she aged for, what, 20 years or something like that? And she's also gone through a freaking trial phase, like the... Oh my god, what is it called? Guardian Trials or whatever it was called. Of course she won't look as... Like... How do I say that? Like, as soft as she had been before? She was probably drinking potions left and right. What are you talking about? Why do you want her to look good? And she does look good. That's even the worst thing. She does look good. Yeah. I don't know. People just like to lose their minds, I guess. I don't know. People like to make problems out of things that aren't a problem. Which I think is not a good way that we're currently going at, to be honest. But who am I to say that, right? Yeah, I should change them. I mean, it's way more armor, though.
Thanks for your visit. Your Excellency.
Sorry that I'm doing it a little bit weird right now. I love the white dress and the fading feather makeup on your cheek. Thank you. It's this mark here because my character also has that. So we are an all Menabi. That's what it's called in the game. Oh, I'm doing pretty okay. Thanks for asking. I don't think I play Witcher 4. I'm just Witchered out, I think. I love that. She's not a teenager anymore. Exactly. Yeah, watch the trailer. It looks really good. It's just CGI though. I feel like people shouldn't worry because the game is just 3 to 4 years away. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It doesn't really make sense to lose your marbles right now because, as I said, the CGI for Witcher 3 also looked completely different than it did in-game. Because of the way it looks, it feels out of place in comparison to the last 3 Dragon Ages, but also perhaps I found the problem that Psychos had way too easily resolved. Yeah, that's, for example, something I can 100% agree with. And this is also like this is a critique I can completely go on board with. If you don't like in-game because you don't like the looks of it or you don't like the story behind it, that's not something I would ever... Like, I wouldn't understand or something like that. I completely get that. But people, in my opinion, were just losing their marbles to just lose their marbles and to just be offended by it, more or less. I don't know. To the next trailer. Inform intended Manfred. See, whenever I'm hearing Manfred now, I have to think of the scally Manfred from Dragon Age. Where is he? Okay. Oh fuck, I can't do that. They were just looking for something to be offended. Yeah, I agree. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. People just nowadays like to badmouth things. Like in the past, if you didn't like a game, you were just brushing it over and you kind of just ignored it. But due to the high media coverage that everything is getting right now, people are just getting kind of like pushed in and they need to say something even if they, for example, in the past never played it. And I just have the feeling that a lot of hate that is coming for games or in general things is just kind of like riding a bandwagon, and something happens and everybody has to have the same opinion, and then as soon as somebody has another opinion they just need to bash it. It doesn't even matter if it's like a sane opinion or something, they just need to bash it. The only problem I got with the trailer for Witcher 4 is that the head of the monster has in the trailer later a smaller size. Oh, I have no idea. Part of the crew, part of the ship, part of the crew, part of the ship. People just hate on EA and Bioware specifically before the game even comes out. Now it's popular to do. Yeah, I agree. I get that because they fucked up a lot of things. I get that.
Hello,
but at the same time, it's like,
What can I do for you?
That doesn't have to say anything about the game, man.
Was the captain we arrested transferred to you?
Yes. And we began to question him. It appears that he was paid by Governor Burren.
Who is
The
Governor
governor
Burren?
tasked him with weakening the natives as much as possible in order to muzzle the rebellion. They were trying to poison the natives with alcohol, but they needed a lot to do it. Their entire smuggling operation revolved around that.
Did you contact the governor?
Yes. He sent us a letter apologizing, saying he didn't know he was dealing with criminals. His letter was accompanied by a letter of marque to compensate the merchants who suffered in this case.
Which doesn't mean that he will abandon these despicable methods. Is there any news on
Despicable me.
We are no longer certain it's even a person.
Even though that name might refer to the organization, someone must be leading it. And that's who we have to stop. Alas, for now, the captain doesn't want to tell us any more. So the interrogation continues. We're waiting for answers on that point. I need your help in another case.
I'm listening.
The Admiral sent us a furiously worded letter. One of their ships was commandeered by our troops. They accused the San Mateus garrison. But I know Herbert is quartermaster. He's an honest man. I'm not saying that the Admiral is lying to us, but I don't understand what could have happened. Whatever the case may be, the Admiral is threatening to refuse all transportation to our men. This will not only hurt the Guard, but also all the nations that employ us. We need someone diplomatic, able to piece this whole story together. Can I count on you?
Yes. I will go see Admiral Cabral and try to understand what happened.
Space Council, yeah. I think for me is that I find no reason to be hyped about something that is so far down the line, even though I will play it on day one, but that's in 2027 to 2028. Yeah, I agree. People... Yeah, I think it's also a little bit like a fandom question. Like, for example, Dragon Age has a huge fandom. Witcher has a huge fandom. So I think the backlash for games like that, just in general, is harsher than it is for a lot of other games, just because the fandom is so big. You will have hardcore fans there, and yeah. Hi, Grumpy! Hello, how are you doing? Worst part of Vanguard is the combat and getting stun locked. Everyone is glazing over that and complaining about EA in general. Stun locked. Did I get stun locked in Vanguard? Oh yeah, right, you were playing mage, right? And you were saying that it happened quite often. Because I also never got stun locked, I think. But I think it's different from class to class that you're playing, right? Hi, Sweet! Hello! Nice seeing you. How are you doing? Hi! She is clearly saying skill issue. That's not what I'm saying. Stop lying!
To Sardet, what can I do for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of New Sérène garrison, told me that he'd received a letter from you. Was one of your ships hijacked by the Guard?
The Trident and its crew were commandeered by the San Mateus garrison. Commandeered? We will not let ourselves be threatened by these land pirates. The Guard has no idea who it is dealing with. I've already sent several of our warships to board the Trident and release its crew. The Guards taken on board shall be given no quarter.
I understand, Admiral, but Quartermaster Manfred was as surprised as you to hear this news. That's why he asked me to investigate. The Guard never gave the order for such an operation.
So these mercenaries do not even know how to manage their men? Remarkable. We will not deal with the Guard until Manfred cleans up his ranks. No more of these hireling thugs will set foot on my ships. The nobles will just have to do without their bodyguards.
I will tell him, Admiral, and know that I'm fully aware of the problems that caused this act of piracy. Not only for the Guard, but for all the nations on this island. I will do everything to find those responsible.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will eagerly await your news. Anything else?
You got stun locked? Go back and watch the VOD. You must have blocked it from your memory. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I did. But let's say it didn't.
Prohibiting them from transport.
It wasn't like a problem for me, I guess. That much that I remember it.
If only I could get my hands on the bunch of idiots who did such a stupid thing.
Oh, and thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab is there something to eat, something to drink, makes you comfortable. I hope you enjoyed the stream. How are you doing? Follows here anonymous, but if you want to speak up and chat and say hi. The critique for niche games is usually more trustworthy because the fan base isn't developed like from older AAA titles. Like Mass Effect, the bigger a franchise, the less trustworthy a review is because you either have a hater or a lover. I agree. Yeah. That's what I also said, right? I think Dragon Age the Vanguard, I maybe wouldn't name it Dragon Age. That's what I also said in all the reviews I've done for the game. Dragon Age itself, the Vanguard, is a great game. For me. Loads of fun. I really enjoyed the combat. I really liked the story, all that. But it maybe isn't directly a Dragon Age game. But for a standalone RPG, it's very good. For me. There's only a few game reviews that I even trust. They're from streamers. I don't trust game magazine reviews. Yeah. And even from streamers, you have to watch out because, like, don't get me wrong, but what I want to say here is everybody has a different taste in games, right? What may annoy me will be something that another one loves. What may other people love may be something that I freaking despise. Just look at all, for example, the From Software games. There are so many people that adore From Software games and say that Elden Ring is one of the best games that ever got developed in the last 10 years. And I get that. I get that. But I will also say a lot of people hate it. Because it's just not their cup of tea and not their type of play style. But people, that's exactly what I'm talking about. People don't let other opinions just stand. They need to, I don't know, butcher every single opinion that isn't their own opinion. And that's scary. We are not in the position anymore, or people are not able anymore to accept other opinions, which is scary. And I'm talking about opinions, and I'm talking about different things, if you know what I mean. Like, of course, something political most of the time can't be something that you maybe just accept, but stuff like that, come on. And I always say, as long as it's not hurting anybody, where's the problem? Right? If it's hurting somebody, then there is a problem.
And what can I do for you?
Ask him about the commandering of the North ship. That's modern society. Yeah, sadly. And we should switch that up. We should all try to better ourselves there. Everyone has different tastes. Not everyone is going to universally agree on everything. Yeah, exactly. And that's nothing bad. That's nothing bad. People will hate GreedFall. People will love GreedFall. I'm, for example, am in the middle for GreedFall.
Quartermaster Manfred sent me.
I was expecting such a visit. And I'm glad Manfred sent an external investigator. This commandeering business may just spell the end of the Guard. Without the Nord's transport, we are finished. I don't understand what could have happened. I can assure you that we have never issued an order to that effect. It's as if some members of the Guard obey others' commands.
We had trouble with a criminal organization within the Guard. I wouldn't be surprised if they were behind this matter once again.
Oh, this is terrible news, Your Excellency. How can we sort the good apples from the bad?
By speaking to those in charge of those in command of this town, and trying to unravel the truth from the lies.
Since you neutralized Major Herman and his gang, 3 lieutenants have been leading the troops, while waiting for a new senior officer to be appointed. They are Lieutenants Alexander, Klaus, and Ermelind.
Do you think they are honorable?
I won't vouch for them, if that's what you're asking. I don't know them well enough.
Thank you, Quartermaster. I'll go and find them.
I get it. I'm a total FromSoft where simp here, but I also understand it's not for everyone, although I may like them more than other games. Yeah, exactly. But some people can't accept that. When I was struggling with Elden Ring in the beginning, people were hating on me so much. Like, what the fuck? It almost like they wanted to rip my throat open. I universally agree with you. Definitely not. You also will have points that you will disagree with me, which is completely normal and also completely fine. Imagine if there would be a world where we always, like, we couldn't agree to disagree. As I said, it is a difference on what we disagree, though. That's a big thing. Or at least for me, that's a big difference. In the Emperor's name, let none survive! My largest problem with Dragon Age as a whole is that I do not feel attached to any of the characters aside from Morrigan and Barros. Varys, vowels. A lot of that is contributed to their way of always telling a story from a different perspective, which in my opinion isn't necessary. I get that. I get that you got a point there. Yeah. I also have to say I didn't feel quite as attached to a lot of companions as I maybe have done in the previous Dragon Age parts. I would agree with that statement, yeah. Any Ogren lovers? Get the fuck out of here! We hate Ogren here. See, that's an opinion I cannot agree to disagree with. Just kidding. Hi, Alex! Hello, how are you doing? It's nice seeing you. How are you? You like them more than Inquisition? I have to say, yeah, also, that is something which I think really lacked in Veilguard, was that you weren't able to communicate to your companions if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Like in the previous parts, you could just go to your companions and talk to them, chat with them. You weren't able to do that in Veilguard, which lacked a lot.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is de Sardet.
Oh, you are the legate of the congregation. You're quite the celebrity amongst our ranks. I am Lieutenant Alexander.
Hopefully only the
Did you
good
meet me?
things. Is your headache better? A little bit, yeah.
I am conducting an investigation into the illegal commandeering of the ship, the Trident. We must work fast and find out who organized this act of piracy, or we will all pay the price. Do you know the men who seized the ship and who they served under?
All I can tell you, Your Excellency, is that I'm sure they were not under my orders. As foolish as it sounds, we don't know the identity of the soldiers involved. Since our previous commander's coup attempt, there's been tremendous upheaval. We lack senior officers. The registers are not up to date, and many men are on the run. I suspect the supporters of the coup who escaped the trial may be responsible.
It's not impossible. I dealt with Major Herman, who was serving Commander Torsten, but I didn't take care of his men.
It's only an idea, of course, but one that seems most logical to me.
I'll leave you, Lieutenant.
But I heard that one of the main writers from Dragon Age has left the company, which people are quite sad about because they were really good. I think they wrote Josephine and also, I don't know who, Emmerich. They wrote Emmerich and Josephine. I think they left the company, which is quite sad. Hi Beef, hello, how are you doing? Nice seeing you. Hope you're good. Fuck you, Averas! I mean, you guys seem to love Warhammer 40k. Maybe one day, you guys can convince me of playing Warhammer 40k. Probably not. Yeah, remakes maybe, yeah, that's true. Hiccup, sorry. Another hiccup, sorry.
Hello, I am...
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation, right? Nice to meet you, Your Excellency.
Hi, Ermelinde.
Lieutenant Ermelind, at your service.
Well, I didn't know I was so famous.
You guys are scared of me, huh?
Can you tell me anything about the ship that was commandeered by the guards?
A complete act of piracy, if you want my opinion.
Do you know who these guards were and under which officer they served?
No, and no soldier is missing here as far as I know. This is very strange. But since the commander's attempted coup, everything has gone to hell here. Men start muttering as soon as we have our backs turned. Some recruits have suffered violence, but refuse to name their attackers.
Do you think something is going on?
It seems obvious to me that some people took advantage of this unrest to line their own pockets.
I see. Thank you. I'll leave you to it.
So what happened that a
Farewell,
young lady was
Lieutenant.
hiccuping for 3 days straight? No, it's gone, I hope.
Your Excellency, if you really want to know what's going on in this barracks, find me tonight near the church.
To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Quiet. No one must know that I spoke to you. I am Sergeant Franz, and I'm prepared to help you. Don't forget the church tonight.
Hello, Lieutenant. De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation.
Lieutenant Klaus, what can I do for you, Your Excellency?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, noob, yeah.
I'm investigating the illegal commandeering of a Naut ship that took place here in San Mateus. Do you happen to know the men responsible and the officer they served under?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I don't know. I only took office in this city 2 weeks ago. I'm just getting to know my troops. I was sent here to remedy the lack of officers following the arrest of the commander's men. Are you sure that this commandeering is not the isolated act of a few homesick recruits?
Not totally sure, but it's very unlikely. Managing the crew of a Naut ship requires great numbers and organization.
I see. Well, in that case, sorry for not being more useful.
But I think, to be
Farewell,
honest, this will be
Lieutenant.
the same problem
The
that we will
lieutenant's
be
interrogation produced
facing.
nothing. This sergeant is our only lead.
With this gang's reign of terror, we were lucky to have come across him.
I think this will be a problem that we will be facing with Mass Effect 2. That because I get that it's extremely hard to develop a game that has so many different choices of matter. So I, to be honest, think that we will have the same thing in Mass Effect, the new one, that there won't be as many decisions that you've made that will be important for the next part, because it's probably too hard to program even. But I do understand that, especially because that's always a problem with the games. When you have like it's the same with Mass Effect and it's the same with Dragon Age. And Dragon Age you had your 3 games. Also Mass Effect you had your 3 games. And those 3 games kind of like were planned to be brought out together or to be released together more or less. So the stories already kind of were like going after each other. And as soon as there was another part coming in, it wasn't really the main plot anymore and it wasn't already planned. And because it wasn't really planned, they do have the problems now, in my opinion. 40k has some heartbreaking stories as well as some hobby material. I converted a fellow streamer because she disliked 40k to the guts by just telling her the lore and showing her Art of Empires best boy Sanguinus. The thing is, I really think that Warhammer 40k probably is a very, very interesting game, and also probably the lore behind it is really good. I will have to say I don't dislike it. My problem more or less is that I'm scared of it. Because it's so much. It's insane how much lore Warhammer 40k has. Give me pen. Well, 40k lore is kind of bad, to be honest. That's not my opinion. I didn't say that. It does not make a significant difference to me. You grow attached to characters within the playthrough. Yeah, but everybody is a little bit different there. But I get where you're coming from, also, Space Council. Massive Dystopia, a lot of people fall asleep to lore videos, which is pretty funny. I tried it. I tried to watch some lore videos and I still don't understand jack shit. I agree, Commandant Herda. I'm also scared to be excited for Mass Effect, even though it kind of looks cool. Like I think, as I said, we will not play Commander Shepard, which I think is a good decision. But this also leads me to we will have another game like Dragon Age: The Vanguard.
Ah, here you are. I wasn't sure you'd come. That will be understandable. It's better to be wary with Egon.
What do you know about this organization?
More than I would like. I'm part of it. Now ask me any questions you want. We don't have much time.
Oh no, everybody's like, blood for the blood god! Shit. My chat is taking over by Warhammer 40k. Ask him what you want to know. Ask him about those who commanded this ship.
Who took possession of the ship? And for what purpose?
Soldiers from the garrisons. Members of Egon's organization. The boat was supposed to be used to transport the island captives to the mainland. Someone must have had enough of only being able to move a few slaves at a time, hidden in the holds. Now they've pulled this big stunt. They've not only attracted the wrath of the Nauts, but also your attention. Egon would never have made such a mistake, and they'll make the fool who did suffer dearly.
If you're part of this organization, why did you want to talk to me?
I joined this gang some time ago, without realizing the extent of their power. I naively thought that it would only be a matter of completing a few small secret protection missions, but I found myself involved in a sordid business with the young islanders. We captured them to sell them as slaves. They're very popular in brothels. I participated for a long time, without batting an eye, but I ended up bonding with one of the captured islanders.
My
And the horror of
god.
this trafficking has finally hit home. I don't want it to happen to her.
Yeah, because now it affects you. Man.
Do you know who Egon is? Or at least who runs this organization?
No. Everything is very compartmentalized. Each group knows only its direct superior, never the one above. Not only do I not know the big boss, but I don't know anything about his other activities.
Well, who gives you your
And who
orders?
gives you your orders?
Lieutenant Ermelin, that woman is ruthless. After the business with the ship, she decided to make a clean sweep, probably to avoid the wrath of Egon. She told us that we had to get rid of the islanders we still held captive. She wants to clean up behind us to avoid leaving any trace. My friend is among them. If I can't find a way to stop Ermelind, she will die.
If we want to prevent this massacre, we will have to intervene quickly. Where are the islanders held captive?
They're kept in a former logging facility on the outskirts of town.
Is it well guarded?
No, numbers are small to avoid arousing suspicion. But when Ermelin comes with her troops to get rid of the young people, it'll be a very different story.
Well, we'll take control of the operation before that happens, by getting rid of the guards. When Ermelind and her soldiers come, we will use the element of surprise to neutralize them.
With all due respect, there will be many. Are you sure you'll be able to face them?
We could ask for help from one of the native clans. The Storm Warriors, for example.
Do you think they would?
If it only involved us, I doubt it. But it's about saving their own young people. They'll also be able to give them shelter when we free them.
We will need to act quickly. I fear Ermelin will take action any moment now.
I'll go get help in Vedlug as soon as possible and take care of the operation.
Thank you. I'll arrange to be appointed as the scout for Ermelin's squad. That way I can let you know when we arrive.
We should go to Vedlug.
Yes.
Get Deirdre
Storm
to help
Warriors
you.
will be a good asset.
Okay. Pick the Samuel where the prisoners are held captive. I mean, I get it though. I know where Top is coming from, because I also had the problem. For me, Warhammer, if you don't know anything about the lore, Warhammer just seems like mindlessly people that are just bashing their heads in, and everything is just about war and everybody just wants to kill each other. That's how Warhammer 40k looks to somebody who doesn't know anything about the lore. It just seems like people want to kick each other's butt. You have people in huge armor and everybody is shooting at themselves, so I do know where Top is coming from, that it just seems like bong, 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 death. So that is something that everybody can agree with, I think. So of course it has deeper meanings and a deeper lore and all that, but to everybody who doesn't know the lore, whenever you will watch, like I watched the Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 trailer. It was Space Marine 2, I think, right? Because I kind of wanted to give it a try, or at least check it out. And I was watching it and I was just like, there's just this dude in his big armor who's just killing shit left and right. Where's the story? Because that's how the trailers or like the cinematics of Warhammer kind of are done. And I think this is also like more or less the main plot of the game, that people are just at war with each other all the time. But it has a very deep lore, but you need to know the lore to understand it. You know what I'm talking about? It is quite difficult for somebody who's an outsider who doesn't know a lot about the lore to understand it through cinematics or whatever. It's way easier in other franchises to understand with cinematics lore, which in my opinion is very hard in Warhammer 40k because it's so deep.
What do you seek?
Ask her to help her to free the young captives.
I have come to ask for your help, Deirdre. A group of guards captured young natives and turned them into slaves. But now they want to get rid of them to avoid drawing attention to themselves. I want to free them and stop these guards. But we will need support from warriors.
You are a Karant, we will help you. But you have to tell me more precisely what this is about.
The prisoners are in a former logging facility near San Mateus.
I know where it is. The Renaiks massacred the forest there.
We will get rid of the guards there and release the prisoners. But if any soldiers are sent to kill them thereafter, can we rely on you to intervene?
I will send you my 2 best warriors. I can't give you any more right now. They will find you where the forest has suffered. Anything more?
It's not a lot, but I guess I'll take
I need
it.
to be going.
Wow, well, I'm sick.
Oh, hi, Einar. Hello, how are you? I think I overread your message. I'm so sorry. Einar, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Is it a tattoo on Sardet's face? No. She's called an Olminavi. And this thing, which I also have painted in my face, an Olminavi is more or less... We don't know that yet, but I think it is. It's more or less a mark that people have that are somehow connected to nature. So the natives sometimes do have that mark, and it shows that they are connected to nature, more or less. But I don't know more about it, but I think this is what roughly that is about, right? Yeah, I'm so sorry, I know though. How are you doing? It's nice having you here. It's nice having you here, my friend. It's kind of like a birthmark. Yeah. More or less. Yeah, of course you do have a main plot, but to really understand it, you really have to go deeply into the lore, I think. Hi, Davey! How are you? Hope you're good. Where is that? Okay, it's outside. Pretty new to 40k lore, and I feel like I've gotten the gist of it from an overview of the plot. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you have a little bit of lore knowledge, you will probably get the main plot, like the main line of the story. But to fully understand, there's so much things. But also, if you've never watched anything lore-wise, it just seems like war. People kicking their butts. Everybody's dying. And some fucked up shit. That's also what I have to say. Some very fucked up shit. Hi, Ruby. Hello. How are you doing? Nice seeing you. Mark from people connected to nature. If you play outside here, just wash your hands and face after playing. Fuck off! Dealing with the fact I'm another year older today. Wait, do you have birthday today?
Here is the logging
Is it your
facility.
birthday?
The prisoners must be in that cabin.
Grinding trophies and the Technomancer. Doing good. How are you? Hope you're well and I hope chat is good also. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, thanks for asking. Is it your birthday? Tell me. Oh.
No one passes.
I will pass without your permission.
Oh. Jesus.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. To my health, and death to the others. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Key to this life, so. Okay, guys, but we have a birthday, okay? So you know what that means, right?
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday! Yay! Happy birthday! I hope you're having a wonderful day and you have all the good meals and the good birthday cakes and whatever you like. Yay! This is so sweet, yeah. Happy birthday! Oh shit! Happy birthday. It's my birthday too. Well, then the message here already was for you too. Of course I know. Oh wait, we already... I wanted to say we've already been here. And we've already did lockpicking in there.
You're free.
Thank you. May the trees always bear fruits on your journey.
It was Sergeant Franz who told us where to find you.
Franz? So he kept his word. I had hoped he would.
He did.
Stay hidden here for now. We will set up a trap for the people who captured you.
Then we will fight by your side. They will pay for what they have done to us.
No, you're in no condition to fight.
Yep, I agree.
It's better that you stay here. When we are done with them, you can return home. Thank you for coming to lend us a hand. I'm surprised. Deirdre said that she would only send 2 warriors.
She told Esseld your story, and we wanted to come. Young people from our clan have been captured, and we believe they are here. When Xavier also sent a warrior for the same reason.
We are most grateful for your help. Thanks to you, we can stop those who captured them.
Hi, Millie. How are you? Enjoy your lunch.
Were you able to get rid of the guards?
Yes, some. And we have released the prisoners. But there are still others that we have to defeat.
I see you've managed to bring allies. With them, we have every chance of winning. Ermelind and her troops shouldn't be long. You should take position.
Get to the chopper!
Anything to report, Sergeant Franz?
Negative, Lieutenant.
The way the others are just standing there.
Where did the guards go?
I don't know.
How can you not know? Hey, what's going on?
Your death sentence, that's what's going on.
Enlighten protect me in this battle.
To my help, and death to the others!
Come, Renaigse. You will pay for what your brothers have done.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Things are about to get dicey. Fuck you, Emmeline.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
We got them.
Make sure that Lieutenant Ermelind is shackled and brought back to San Mateus. She will probably be sent to New Sérène to be interrogated by Manfred. She has a lot to teach us about Egon.
I hope she can help you put an end to all of this.
Can we all go home now?
No.
Yes. We will escort you.
Brig, it's thanks to you that I realized what we were doing. I hope you'll forgive me one day for being one of those monsters. In the meantime, I will do everything I can to help stop this smuggling for good.
You are a better man than you think. Friends, when you're finished, return and see me at Xavier. I will be glad to see you again.
We should go. Let's report to Quartermaster Herbert.
What are those marked silver coins for? I have no idea, man. I feel that Space Council. Oh yeah, but I think also, like, on one hand, I think it's kind of cool to have birthdays so close to Christmas, but on the other hand, I think it's also kind of difficult because people would probably, like, pull birthdays together, Christmas and birthday together, right? I don't really like that. I think if I would have birthday that quickly, that close to each other to Christmas, I would say like, I want my own birthday date. I'll be like, no. No, thank you, Arca. Yeah, I'm really trying to do that. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for recognizing that. Thank you. Very happy to hear that. And of course, always thank you for the lurk. I appreciate my lurkers as much as any chatters. Even though chatting with you guys is very fun. So I love it more when you guys are chatting because it's really fun. But I appreciate all of you the same. Oh wait, it's here. Huh? Oh, whoops. By the way, I'm so indecisive about GTA 6, if I will play it or not. On one hand, I'm saying it kind of was fun, GTA 5. On the other hand, I hated GTA 5. So unsure about it. Fall asleep sometimes, but I try to be attentive. That's more than okay. Not because of the stream. Even if it would be for the stream, that
Your
would also be
Excellency,
fine.
I was told you'd returned with prisoners.
Yes. Lieutenant Ermelind organized a slave trade on behalf of the organization I told you about. Her men captured natives who were then sold here or smuggled to the mainland. We also found out that they commandeered a Naut ship to speed things up.
What madness. I guess Manfred will want to have her questioned. Lieutenant Alexander, you will accompany her with some men.
Quartermaster, at your orders.
And you, Sergeant. I understand that you participated in the despicable actions of this traitor.
It's true, Quartermaster.
I recommend clemency. Without his help, we would not have discovered what this was about.
I see. You will accompany Lieutenant Alexander. Manfred would like to talk to you, but I will make sure that he knows what role you played in this case.
Thank you, Quartermaster.
Well, I'll let you get on, sirs.
Thank you very much for your help, Your Excellency. Travel safe.
Well, things seem to be in order here now. We should go and warn Manfred.
Yeah, I definitely won't play it on day one. It's more like a game that I think about playing as soon as the hype is a little bit over, to be honest. Because I'm scared of the GTA community. But a while ago on PS4, and now I need to start from the beginning. I have not restarted yet. Just another game in the ever-growing backlog. I see. Hi, Lag Spike! Hello! How are you doing? How are you? I'll play GTA 6 after it comes to PC and gets discounted for 50% off, and I'll play it out of curiosity more than genuine interest. Same. Same. I think it will be the same for me, and probably like years after it got released. When will be the release be of GTA 6 though? Because I think it got announced on the Game Award thingy, right? I think. You don't want to, you need to. I don't know. I don't know. Backlog isn't that big. I'll finish it around 2078. I'll never buy another game that is. Well, I think this will be more like 2120.
Hello, Your Excellency.
Hi, Manfred.
What can I do for you?
Give a report of what happened in San
I was able
Mateos.
to clarify the story about the ship, and we arrested the person in charge.
I've already been told all this. Lieutenant Alexander came before you did. He told me the whole thing, and he didn't fail to tell me everything we owe you. I have already sent a letter to the Admiral explaining what happened and offering reparations. I hope she will forgive us. Anyway, I thank you very much. Once again, you have worked wonders, Your Excellency.
We couldn't have done anything without Sergeant Franz. He showed admirable courage. I imagine he's joined your forces.
That doesn't ring a bell. I don't think a sergeant
Wait,
by
what
that
did he do
name
to
is
Franz?
stationed here.
Strange. It seemed to me that Quartermaster Herbert told him to come and find you.
Well, perhaps he changed his mind. With this business going on, he must be sorely lacking in men. Anyway, know that our investigation has finally paid off. Lieutenant Alexander arrested many criminals with information obtained from prisoners. You should go find him. He's with Captain Ulrich.
Captain Ulrich?
The highest-ranking captain in the garrison. He's an old man who is not often found in the field, but faced with such a scandal, he had to intervene personally.
Thank you, Manfred. I'll go find them.
Fall 2025? Oh, but then it will be released quite soon. Didn't know that. I heard it's like...
This arrest is good news. Let's find the captain.
Ah, Your Excellency. I was talking about your exploits to Captain Ulrich.
Your Excellency.
Captain, Lieutenant, Quartermaster Manfred informed me that you had made several arrests.
Indeed. Lieutenant Ermelind confessed, which enabled us to flush out most of the gang.
I can't quite believe that all the arrested men are involved in this case. I know many of them, and could have sworn they were honorable people.
He has a really raspy voice.
I understand. It's a shock. We were all sure that our comrades would never be involved in this kind of thing.
Will you continue the investigation?
Of course. We can't stop our research until we've completely dismantled this organization.
Lieutenant Alexander was asking me to transfer him to New Sérène, to be a part of the investigation there.
To manage it, if you allow it, my captain. I was honored to participate in the interrogations of Lieutenant Ermelind, and to be able to arrest all these criminals. I would not want to leave things half-finished.
As I told you, Lieutenant, I can't approve the transfer of an officer from another garrison. I must refer to the commander.
In any case, we're most grateful for your help. But we can now bring this investigation to an end without you.
I see. What goes on in the Guard is the Guard's own business.
It's a bit like that, yes. We can't let the actions of a small group compromise the reputation of the whole Guard.
You forget, once again, that you have not yet obtained your transfer, Lieutenant. In the meantime, please be dismissed.
At your orders, Captain. Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Oh, thank you, Millie. Thank you.
Bordering on insubordination.
I'm sorry you had to hear this call to order. This lieutenant is inclined to forget who he's speaking to.
It must be the enthusiasm of youth.
It's possible. In any case, and contrary to what he said, we will still need
Can you
your
guys
help.
do anything on your own? Like anything?
Lieutenant Alexander claims that Ermelind's confession allowed him to arrest all these men. But I attended one of these interrogations, and all she talked about was a secret camp. The one in which Torsten's recruits received their special instruction for the coup d'etat.
A place I remember all too well.
I'm sure, Kurt. And I'm sorry for that. If I understood correctly, this place was taken back and used by the criminal organization. But our lieutenant did not mention it, which surprised me, and led me to doubt his sincerity. Perhaps Alexander failed to report it to increase his prestige later.
But he could have another motive. So you would like us to go there?
Indeed. And I'd like to accompany you. I am no longer a field officer, but I still know how to hold my own. And I want to see this case with my own eyes. You know the place, so you will be my guide.
Very well, Captain. You can count on me.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will get going right away. Will you come with me?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's hurry.
Thank you so much for your follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, make yourself comfortable. I hope you enjoyed the stream. How are you doing? Follows you anonymous, but if you want to speak up and chat, say
We're
hi.
almost there.
How would you like to proceed, Captain?
By the book.
Thank you, Millie.
We'll go through the whole camp, neutralizing any threat.
Eliminate Egan's men in the old ghost camp. Let's go. Oh, by Black Mage, like that sounds not fun though. I get that. I have a little bit like something similar, at least in migraine part, so. So I think they want me to kill them anyway, right? So let's just go straight in.
It's blocked.
Me? Somebody said something.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. To my help, and death to the others! Move away. Things are about to get
dicey.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Ow! I have to say they kind of hit like a truck, man. They kind of hit like a truck. They're like, shoot, shoot! Choo choo, chugga 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 choo choo. Oops. Stealth. Hi Brando, how are you? And hi Sas, how are you? Nice seeing you. Hope you're good. Let's go the other way around.
It's blocked.
Oh. Okay. Thing is, we could go in there.
Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone.
We could go in there, but I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of want to kill all of them because fuck them, you know? First of it gives XP, and second of all, they deserve to die.
Move away! Things are about to get
dicey!
May the shadow engulf our enemies! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Things are about to get dicey. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get in there. They didn't even remove the corpses. Unbelievable. How dare they?
It's Sergeant Franz.
No!
Oh, he paid dearly for the help he gave us.
He was beaten to death.
Not Franz!
Quartermaster Herbert ordered him to accompany Lieutenant Alexander to answer Manfred's questions, but he never made it to New Sérène.
I was sure that the lieutenant was not genuine. He must be involved.
Oh man, that fucking sucks. I really liked him. I was guessing something like that would happen.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Yeah, guys, let's put some Fs in chat for Honorable Franz. Sergeant Franz was the MVP. Poor dude, man. Really liked him. Gosh darn it.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! To my help! And death to the others!
hate it. Not all of them need to die, though. This is revenge for Franz now.
It looks like poison.
List of names written by Egon. We must urgently do away with the following people who have endangered our operations using all necessary means. Captain Ulrich in New Sérène, Legate de Sardet in New Sérène, Intendant Manfred in New Sérène, Intendant Herbert in San Mateos. Sergeant Franz's name was also on this list, but it all has been crossed out.
This document talks about eliminating the witnesses to the case.
Manfred and us are definitely on that list.
So fucked. I'm mad. Ah. Bless you, Dobe.
Lieutenant Klaus, so you are part of this disgusting plot.
Lay down your weapons, Lieutenant. Any resistance is futile. Your troops have been decimated.
I will not surrender, Your Excellency. Death is sweeter than the price of treason.
If you speak, we will be lenient.
You, maybe, but Egon, I doubt it. Farewell.
He's poisoned.
The plague. I'd have liked to have questioned that traitor.
Egon, our operations in New Sérène had to be suspended after many of our men were arrested or killed, and the lieutenant in charge of the operation chose to take his own life rather than betray us. Intendant Manfred called on a member of the congregation, a legate I think, who managed to make the merchant speak and discovered our plan. What should we do? Awaiting your orders. Letter from Hikmet at the attention of Egon. Egon, our operations in Hikmet ended abruptly after the intervention of a nosy legate of the congregation. That's me. Captain Ludwig was arrested and Governor Burhan ordered us to put an end to our operations. We deeply regret it, but we could not do anything. Ludwig should have been more careful, waiting for your orders. Unfinished letter, Madame Arzu. I regret to inform you that we will not be able to ensure the delivery of the natives we promised you. Unfortunately, the ship we had requisitioned was retaken by the Nords, interrupting the delivery. Rest assured that we will do everything in our power to...
These letters are signed by Egon. We must go to the office of the leader of these criminals.
We could study the handwriting to find out who's behind this pseudonym. We did a good job, Your Excellency.
Flashbang.
Egon will never come back from a hit like this.
Certainly. But we know that there are still criminals amongst your troops, including their leader.
We know that Lieutenant Alexander is involved in all this. The sergeant's body, and the fact that he didn't tell us about this camp, are telltale signs. Perhaps he will be able to provide us with a lead. Otherwise, we still have these letters.
Remember that we are targets. Just like Manfred, we will have to stay alert.
You're right. Let's get back to New Sérène as soon as possible. You'll hand over the evidence to Quartermaster Manfred and assure yourself of his safety. I will go and ask our insolent lieutenant for an explanation.
Show the evidence you found to Intendant Manfred. Okay. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are gone. Don't you cry no more. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, I'm a little bit pissed that Franz died. Franz did not deserve that death. Why are always the good ones dying? Not very live, love of the game. Averas, fuck off. That's not nice. Jesus. Did you ever just call your head for a sausage, huh? No. He just said that Franz died. In a mean way. It's a kind of magic. I won't order you a pizza. Why not? Pizza.
Oh, it's you, Onominawi. Come and see.
It's me, Onominawi. Because I gotta order myself the
Your Excellency, I wasn't sure I'd see you alive again.
How did you know we were here? Did the captain tell you?
He was arrested while coming back here. Lieutenant Alexander said he was finally reported by his accomplices.
Oh, this fucker.
That lieutenant has
This
some
fucker!
nerve. We know he's involved. We found the body of the sergeant who was to accompany him here. He got rid of him to punish him for helping us, or to stop him from revealing more. We also found this document saying that everyone who knows about the case should be eliminated. You're in danger, and they've already found a way to get rid of the captain.
Most of the men who are loyal to him are in jail. I can't do anything without help. I've been trying to get the commander. If anybody can restore order to all of this, she can.
Here, take this evidence and show
Your
it
name
to
was
her.
Sieglinde. Sieglinde will do it.
Alas, there's nothing in there that clearly indicates who Egon is.
The recent actions of Lieutenant Alexander suggest that he's the brains behind this operation. And we only have to compare his handwriting with these letters to be sure.
I'm going to join the commander, but you should intervene. I'm afraid he'll get rid of the
Hi,
captain.
Red Hood. How are you?
Desat, Your Excellency! What a joy to see you again. We finally stopped Egon. The captain will be happy.
Naturally, and that is why you were surrounded by the men I apprehended. We visited your secret camp and found the body of poor Sergeant Franz, who, in spite of his death, continues to betray you. You are a member of this organization, Lieutenant. And when we compare your handwriting to the letters we have seized, it wouldn't surprise me to discover that Egon is none other than you.
We prepared a discreet death for you, worthy of your uncle's court. A little poison, and our troublesome diplomat would have been out of the way. But since you leave us with no choice, finish them.
It'll be a real pleasure.
Finally, our revenge has come.
Finally, all of you are fucking dead.
May the shadow engulf our enemies. Move away.
Took too long to kill you guys anyway.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Oh. Hey! The damage is tough.
May the shadow engulf our enemies. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
No, no, no! Why did you have to stick your nose in our business?
If you had not been so careless, so eager to get rich and climb to the top, maybe we would never have discovered your operations. Surrender, Alexander. Unless you prefer Egon.
Let me go! I could make you rich.
I doubt that the commander would find that arrangement acceptable.
Wretches!
I've been waiting to put this pathetic scoundrel in a hole for a long time. May I?
Be my guest, Kurt.
Your Excellency, Lieutenant Alexander was court-martialed and will soon be executed.
You have my gratitude, Your Excellency. Without you, this assassin would have probably strangled me in prison.
Manfred gave me all the evidence you gathered and told me about the case. I'm just sorry he didn't tell me about it sooner.
My apologies, Commander. But you've been so busy since starting your new position. I never thought the case would be so big.
Be that as it may, the high-ranking culprits have been punished, and the foot soldiers will be sent back to the continent. A few months on the front should bring them back to reality. We owe you so much, Your Excellency. Without you, the Guard would probably be nothing more than a band of brigands. I am extremely grateful. I will not forget what you did for us.
Don't mention it, Commander.
Yay! The coin guard is finally friendly with me. The coin guards are fucked, man. Okay, guys. I will do an outro for YouTube. I will still be online for quite some more time. This is just the outro for YouTube. But to everybody who is currently watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's part of GreedFall. And if you guys would like to, we do see each other on the next part of GreedFall. Bye-bye!